Yo, what's going on, guys? EmSwizzle here, and today I will be talking about the evolution of Festivale for Animal Crossing and where it started and where it is now. So for those of you unaware, the day this video comes out is the day before Festivale, so happy Festivale Eve. I will actually be streaming the event tomorrow at 2 PM Eastern Time, so stay tuned for that, and come along on my journey of collecting feathers while running around my incomplete island. Quite fun! Honestly, I wish I had my island complete before Festivale, but it is what it is. And there is always next year to do so I'm not worried. Anyways, in honor of the Festivale being tomorrow, I decided to make a video showing how Festivale was 10 years ago for the Animal Crossing series, and until now. So for those who do not know, Pave is the mastermind behind the Festivale, and he will show up to your plaza on the day of the Festivale, which changes every single year, and as of right now, you are actually able to time travel to the event for New Horizons if you would like, although I never time travel, so I will not be doing so. It does suck that Festivale is on a Monday because some people may have plans that day, so that is a bit unfortunate, but with all of that to the side, let's get into the topic and take a look at the evolution of Festivale for, I do usually say for Animal Crossing New Horizons, but I guess that we will be looking at the entire Animal Crossing series for this video. So for those New Horizons newcomers that are not too sure what Festivale is a spring event that happens in February or March, depending on the year and what day it's on. Festivale is an all-day event with color, costumes, feathers, and so much more to discover. There is also a cool little Festivale theme song that I am playing in the back of this video, so I'll give you a couple seconds to take a nice listen to that. Sounds pretty cool, right? So on the day of Festivale in any Animal Crossing game, you would go over to your plaza and you could see Pave dancing and throwing a party. If you went up to talk to him, Pave asked you to bring him back colored feathers that are just raining from the sky. Although the colored feather concept only occurred in New Leaf and will occur in New Horizons, Animal Crossing City Folk was a bit different, but we will talk about that a bit later. You catch these feathers with a net and bring it back to him. In every single game, regardless of what you bring him, if you bring Pave what he's asked for, he will reward you with furniture. Now, to be honest, I cannot actually say 100% that is what is going to happen with New Horizons because I've not played the New Horizons Festivale yet, but I'm sure he will still give out furniture, and maybe even the DIY versions of the Festivale set. So overall, Festivale is just a huge party day, and no matter what happens, I'm sure Nintendo has a great plan for us this Festivale. So now that I informed you guys of how Festivale works and what it is like, it's time for me to start getting into what Festivale was like in previous Animal Crossing games. So Festivale first began and was introduced in Animal Crossing City Folk, which was the third Animal Crossing game for the series, which came out in 2008 on the Wii, and I personally never played Animal Crossing City Folk in its prime, nor have I played Festivale on City Folk. But from my understanding, Festivale on City Folk was a bit different than it is now. So on City Folk, it was still the big party and celebration dancing day, because, well, that is the purpose of Festivale. But the only thing is, instead of feathers, he asks you for candy. This is actually almost the same concept as Halloween and New Leaf. Jack would ask for candy, you rock, paper, scissors, and you win candy. But in City Folk, Pave asks for candy, you play rock, paper, scissors, then you win candy, and then you bring it to him. So it's almost like Halloween in Animal Crossing New Leaf. So after you give Pave his candy, he'll give you a piece of Festivale furniture that you could display inside your house to bring you the true Festivale spirit. And to be honest, the Festivale furniture was pretty spicy and cool looking. I recently got City Folk for the Wii and look forward to playing the Festivale 13 years later than when it came out. So now that we discussed how Festivale was in 2008, let's now discuss what Festivale was like in 2012 for Animal Crossing New Leaf on the 3DS. So the concept of Festivale was actually very similar to how it was in Animal Crossing City Folk. You would go around town on the day of Festivale and talk to Pave, but instead of bringing him candy like you would in City Folk, you had to bring him feathers of a certain color which were flying around the town along with confetti. When you bring Pave his feathers, he will do a cool little dance for you, and then he'll give you some Festivale furniture. I never really found the chance to play Festivale in Animal Crossing New Leaf, even though I did play New Leaf in its prime. I guess I was just too young to even understand what you were supposed to do for Festivale, and I did not play Animal Crossing back then as much as I do now, but along with City Folk, I do plan on playing the Festivale event for Animal Crossing New Leaf, so then that way I can get a feel for what it used to be like. That'll keep me occupied before I stream the New Horizons Festivale event. But yeah, if you have old Animal Crossing games, try playing them even though they're old. You can compare it to New Horizons and see what changed. Now finally, we can talk about the Animal Crossing New Horizons Festivale. That is actually tomorrow, February 15th. So I've not actually played the event yet, but it seems that the event tomorrow will be a lot like New Leaf. Pave will be dancing in the plaza and he asks for feathers. Now, I'm not actually too sure what he gives you in return, maybe even a DIY recipe of the furniture, but a big difference from New Leaf is that the furniture is way different from previous games. I personally like the new Festivale furniture rather than the previous ones because it has a really cool design to it and it's brand new. Also, you can put it outdoors, so that just makes it cooler. And it's just more fresher than the New Leaf and City Folk furniture. But yeah, the purpose of Festivale is still there in New Horizons, which is to celebrate with Pave. I've never actually played Festivale before, but I think that it would be a super cool event. And to be honest, I think that it will be one of the better events that we have gotten for Animal Crossing New Horizons. So guys, that is all for the video today. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe. I post Animal Crossing content every single day, and like the video if this helped you guys out. And while you're at it, comment down below the word confetti if you made it this far, and if you are excited for the festival tomorrow, and I'll be replying to all those comments. Also, make sure to check out all the links in the description, and with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
I cut her off when I say that we're done, but I say that we're done every day. Don't want me back, but you're keeping me rough. You tell me what you want from me. You was so 50, is you really with me? Cause I can be gone in a day. What do you want from me? What do you want from me?